Be safe, Philly.
Philadelphia Foles. Nick Foles, congratulations.
Thank you.
You throw. Wait a minute. Let's start with. You catch a touchdown in the Super Bowl as a quarterback.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I think that's the first time I've caught I was a tight end in high school for my sophomore year, so that's probably the last time I caught a touchdown.
You really did look good.
Go back to my basketball playing days.
Did you catch one in high school?
Beautiful.
Did you catch
I caught one. I played tight end. I ran a little corner route, stopped, got it, touchdown, but then I went back to quarterback.
Has that been in the playbook all year, or is that something just for the Super Bowl?
The last month we've been waiting for the perfect time, and, that was the perfect time.
It seems like – oh, go ahead.
Well, take me through. I know when the coach called it, tell me how you were feeling. We just had Lane up here talking about you just had ice just running through your veins. You were lights out. When the coach called that play, take us through how you were feeling.
I love it. I went over to the sideline on the timeout, talked to Doug about it, and, I know it had been in the back of our mind, and we just discussed it. It was like, this is a perfect time. Let's just go do it. We'd repped it many times, and it's just one of those things where, there you go.
Look at you, single wing.
There you go. Hey, had to sell. The trick is selling it.
That was a beautiful design when we
throw.
When we seen you come out here killing the offense, then you went to the right. We was like, what is he doing? Yeah. But Nick, that was great. Now, did it work? You said y'all been working on it for a whole month, and I know how trick plays like that going against the scout defense rarely works. How often did it work for that whole month?
Surprisingly, it looked pretty good. We were able to sell. After they had seen it a couple of times,
right.
They sort of know. But we kept doing it in walkthroughs, kept repping it, kept keeping it sharp. So. It looked good. It looked good tonight, so perfect time.
Hey, Nick, we know that you go back with Doug.
Yes.
And you guys have a really trusting relationship. And a lot of people were talking about we're trying to protect Nick. And I said, no, they're not trying to protect Nick. I think he's flipped the script. He's basically saying, I'm going to open up the whole playbook. You protect me. Nick, you protect me as a play caller. It felt like he, especially the championship game, the two championship games, that NFC championship game and tonight, that he just opened up the whole playbook. Did he tell you that? Did he say, it's going to be wide open, Nick, you protect me? Or how did you guys deal with that?
Our coaches do a great job with the game planning. I was looking at our just game plan sheet this week, and I was just, as a quarterback, you look at it and you have answers everywhere. Our coaches do an amazing job of giving me plays that are going to work, and if we get a different look we don't like, I can switch it and do. They do an amazing job of just game planning, and I don't think they get enough credit for that. And, the script, we're aggressive. Doug's an aggressive play caller, and I think just getting in that rhythm this last, 6-7 weeks, it takes a little time to get a rhythm.
Did you ever talk about it, or it was just the nature of the play calling sheet?
When we had the bye week before the playoffs, we had a lot more time just to sit down and talk about the offense. I had time to go back and self-scout. Previous times I'd rep plays, and we were able to talk about all the different plays I like within our offense and how to do it. And, it was our offense. We just tweaked some things here and there that I liked.
So that bye week was key.
It was
just
huge.
Kind of get that reference point.
So let's go to say Thanksgiving time. If someone were to tell you, of course you're ready at all times, someone would tell you at Thanksgiving, okay, so in the Super Bowl, you're going to, forget catching a touchdown, you're going to hit Corey Clement for a touchdown. You're going to out-duel, as it turns out, Tom Brady. This is late November. You'd think, what?
I probably think they had too much turkey or something.
Right.
I'm not going to sit here. This is unbelievable to be in this moment, and it's just been a crazy year. We've had a lot of guys injured, and they've been a huge piece of this puzzle. We're not here without Carson Wentz. With the type of year he had, he was I thought he was the MVP of this season, and I still say that. But we have such a great locker room of guys that, I said it earlier, in our training room we have a all-pro Hall of Fame training room right now with guys injured, but it just showed you that they stuck around, helped the younger guys. Carson's been there every step of the way for me, and that's what a team's about. In this moment, you look at your teammates' eyes, and you knew that you did everything together. You loved each other, you fought for each other, and that's what's special about this moment.
Nick, you're the Super Bowl MVP, and you earned every inch of it. The big plays that you made throughout this whole playoff run, but especially that last drive, the drive that was the duel, this duel that you had with Tom Brady, an all-time, player. Talk about that last drive to take the lead. You lost the lead for the first time. How did it feel? What do you get in the huddle? Take us through that last drive to win the Super Bowl.
The Patriots are, one of the greatest franchises of all time. Tom's one of the greatest quarterbacks. Belichick's one of the greatest coaches. So, going in this game, I sort of went back to, when I played basketball. I didn't really worry about the score. I didn't worry about the clock. I just played. and I just played, and I wasn't going to worry about it. I was just going to play. And in that moment, because I had done that all game, I was just playing.
Yeah.
Hey, we called a play. I'm going to see what they're doing. I'm going to play.
On the fourth down play, too. Of course you're going to go on it. Go with fourth down with 5 minutes left.
What is it about this
crossing
team?
route from Zach.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, sure.
Wait in there. Hey,
That's it.
get the extra second, will you? And
For
just
sure.
make some time on fourth down with the whole game on the line.
You know, I think it's just the faith we all have in one another, and we just, you know, just going through your progressions, trusting them, and then knowing guys are going to do their job. You know, Zach was right there when he needed to be, and it worked out. You know, that's a big play in the game. I mean,
No kidding.
It's not looking good if we don't execute right there. So,
What is it about this Philadelphia team that nobody else grasped? The team, let's just take the team that you quarterbacked the last couple games, regular season, the playoff game. Underdog. What did we all miss?
I think it's not that everyone missed it. It's just that not everyone can see the locker room. Not everyone can be in the moment in that locker room with, you know, with what we go through on a day-to-day basis. And, I mean, you know, you can't see that. That's that bond when you go into games like this you lean on. And that's been the heartbeat of this year. And, you know, that's when I go back to when you get to celebrate with the guys, look them in the eyes, and know that, hey, we're world
Nick,
champs.
The Super Bowl MVPs don't sit the bench. What do you think?
Now what?
You know what? I'm just going to enjoy the moment.
Yeah,
I'm blessed to be in this moment. I'll let the future take care of itself. You know, I can't say enough.
It's amazing.
Like, it's still soaking in. I'm sure when I get back in the locker room and I'm with the guys and we're having a dance party or whatever's going on in there, it'll start soaking in. But,
Enjoy
you know,
it.
just
Enjoy
grateful
it.
to be in this moment.
You earned every inch of it.
Proud of you, bro.
Really.
Proud
Thanks,
of you, man. Congratulations.
Appreciate it. Thank y'all.
You got it, Nick.
You're very classy to join us.
Thank you. Hey, thanks for having me.
Fun
You got
to
it, man.
watch.
My honor. My honor.
You got it,
Fun to
man.
watch.
Amazing.
Way to go.
It's
All right, bro.
amazing.
Appreciate it.
Take care. Enjoy this.
Thanks, bro.